Children fall ill, wars decimate nations, natural disasters wipe out communities with an overwhelming, indiscriminate force. Philosophers have long viewed this as a trap. If God possesses the power to stop evil, he could. If he possesses absolute goodness, he should want to. The Catholic Church acknowledges this tension directly. The Catechism presents the question without looking away. If God the Father Almighty cares for all his creatures, why does evil exist? Many treat this paradox like a cold mathematical equation. When the math doesn't neatly resolve, the conclusion is often that God must be weak, cruel, or non-existent. Catholic thought moves beyond this sterile logical puzzle. It shifts the focus toward a deeply relational reality, a reality centered on a God who bleeds. God's design for humanity focused on the capacity for genuine love. He did not create programmed automatons. Real love requires real freedom. The capacity to choose yes to God inherently requires the freedom to reject it. When humanity chose to say no, as recorded in the 3rd chapter of Genesis, that choice fractured the original design of our world. This fracture wounded the human soul and the physical universe alike. St. Paul describes the result. For we know that every creature groans inwardly, as if giving birth, even until now. The existence of earthly suffering indicates that human freedom is authentic and that its consequences are real. We must be precise about God's relationship to this brokenness. The Catechism states that he is in no way, directly or indirectly, the cause of moral evil. Instead, the Church points to providence, God's unique ability to draw profound good out of the consequences of evil. Consider a surgeon who must make a precise incision to cure a life-threatening ailment. The patient only feels the immediate agony. The surgeon, however, operates with a clear vision of the final cure. Augustine of Hippo noted that God judged it better to bring good out of evil than never to permit evil at all. He prefers to transform pain rather than erase human freedom. This suffering forms the soul in endurance, humility, and holiness. It is a grueling crucible, not a simple punishment for past sins. This is where Christianity differs from every other system of thought. God does not observe human suffering from a safe, distant heaven. He entered the world and endured the physical reality of the cross, the betrayal, the extreme injustice, and the torture. Jesus also experienced the weight of psychological agony and abandonment, crying out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Anyone experiencing intense trauma eventually asks, does God actually understand what this feels like? The Catholic response is visceral. God has lived, bled, and died inside of pain, experiencing it more intimately than a distant observer ever could. The full mechanics of this mystery remain obscured for now. As the Catechism explains, we will only fully know the ways God guided creation at the end of time. A surgeon wounds to heal. The patient may only feel the pain, but the surgeon sees the cure. God's providence can work similarly across years, decades, generations, and eternity. Scripture shifts this perspective, weighing our current tribulations against an eternal weight of glory. The Catholic lens acknowledges that pain is intensely real, yet insists its lifespan is temporary. Catholicism promises that Christ has entered the suffering, transformed it through the cross, and guaranteed a resurrection beyond it.